Star Nation, checking in. You know, I was just over here in the neighborhood or whatever, and this young cat, I had my bike outside or whatever. He tried to jump on it and take off, you know, and the people, you know, one of my family out front, whatever, just pulled up, and you know, the guy, he acted all like, you know, I thought that was my cousins, but you know, for like 10 minutes, something like that, and you know, it kind of had me really shitty, but you know, he's a younger kid, and yeah, not younger kid, I mean, he was probably 19, 20 years old, you know, and it had me more pissed because I knew he was just trying to steal the bike, and that's what I told him, you know. I set myself down, I told him, I was like, look, you know, I'm gonna ask you, you know, I'd rather somebody be honest, you know. That's one thing about, man, in this world these days, you know, being honest about something, you know, manning up to your mistakes is hard, man, and a lot of people don't want to do that these days, man, you know. So that's one big thing in a relationship, in you know, in anything, you know. If you know you're wrong, you know that you have you know, done something or you know, whatever, you know, and you either have a conscience or you feel whatever it is, or I mean, even if you don't feel guilty, you just don't give a shit, you know. At the end of the day, you know how to start progressing and actually trying to move forward and move on and actually doing something with your life, you know, and learning from your mistakes, man, is actually trying to man up, you know, admit you was in the wrong, you know what I mean, and you know, accept the consequences, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I was to a point, man, I don't really like, you know, fighting. I did a lot of it when I was a kid and all that, you know. It just, I try to avoid it in any situation, you know, but when somebody red-handed gets caught stealing from you, you know, it's more aggravating than, you know, you get lied to. It's more or less like, you know, like I told him, I said, you know, when I asked you, you know, somebody asked you and I tell you, hey, I really keep it real, you know what I mean? Like, man up. He manned up. He's like, yeah, you know, he's like, I was like, was you trying to steal the bike? He said, yes, I was, you know, and he manned up to it, you know. Like I told him, I said, you know, I respect a man more for manning up, and you know, it really touched my heart, kind of, because you know what, anybody else, man, I've been there in that situation 1,000 other times. And I mean, I was at that point where if he would have lied, I mean, it gets to that point where, you know, where I'm from, where we grew up from, and how we was raised, you know, I'm not being funny, man. You know, I've been to prison a couple times. You know, I've ran with the best of them. I still do. You know, I don't run with them like that, but I mean, when it goes down, it goes down. You know, and me, I'm trying to keep the balance and keep it all up where, you know, my old self don't turn into a new sentence, you know what I mean? So it just really showed me, you know, that with this day and age, you know, there's still hope, you know what I mean? Like, even for the ones out there that feel like, you know, you ain't got nothing out there, you ain't got no way around, you got nothing. Like I told him, I said, you know what? I said, since you know, you was man enough to, you know, keep it real and be honest about it, man. You know, I offered him a bike. You know what I mean? Like, obviously he needed a bike. You know, if he's just trying to sell it or something, you know, that's different. You know, but I feel like deep down he really needed a bike. You know what I mean? And hell no, I didn't give him mine. Shit, but I mean, yeah, I'd give him a bike just because, you know, he kept it real. You know what I mean? He manned up. So I told him, I said, yeah, I was gonna hit you in the mouth. You know, straight up. You know, Star Nation, man, it's out here struggling, man. It's one thing to have money and just not live with no worries. You know what I mean? Like, and it's another thing, man, to actually had to feel the pain that some of these people had to go through. You know, that's like people on probation or people out here starving. You know what I mean? Like, it's a net. I mean, put somebody out on the streets, they ain't got no job, no place to go, they hungry. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're forcing a person to steal. And the next thing you know, they're on probation, and then they gotta steal just to pay probation, just to keep up with it. It's like, man, there's gotta be something. There's gotta be a different way, man. You know, I tried to start this program up. I had Indiana Felons Struggling for Change, man. You know, I'm trying everything, you know, with this here, with Star Nation. I'm hoping that, you know, one day we can all come together and really realize, man, it don't matter, you know, the color of your skin or where you're from or who you are. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, we all lay our heads up under the one big universe, one big galaxy, you know, the sun, the moons, whatever, man. You know, so what we have or what we do today has an outcome and effect on, you know, the future. You know, and regardless if you think you just some peddler, you know, thief off the street, or the next, you know, El Chapo, or the next fucking Bill Gates or Donald Trump. It's like, man, there's always hope out there, you know. I could just tell, you know, people look at me right now, and I swear it eats at me some days, man, because type of lifestyle that and the situation I keep myself in, it's like I understand what a soldier in war, you know, and what it is, you know, how this, I mean, in these streets, man, it's like soldiers, man, like they might not be fighting for their country, but they're fighting for their lives. You know what I'm saying? So it's like every day, you know, we have these soldiers out here. It's just like, let's get them on the right team. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. We'll talk more into it. You know, there's more to come. We over here watching Warman in Hallville. You know where we're at. I'm sure y'all heard about it. I mean, it ain't no Chicago, but I mean, it sure ain't no punk though. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, fam. Star Nation, much love, baby. I'm out of here. Love to my babies.